Pokemon teams. What would the Scooby Gang use? This should be interesting. We'll start with Velma. She's the brains of the Scooby Gang. Analytical, logical, always searching for clues. Her Pokemon team would reflect her intelligence, problem-solving skills, fascination with mysteries. Probably favor Pokemon known for their intellect, detective abilities, and possibly a few inspired by tech and gadgets. I think she would use Porygon Z, a digital Pokemon that represents Velma's knowledge of technology and computers. And it is a glitchy Pokemon, so she'd probably be intrigued by studying and finding ways to stabilize its odd behavior. She'd use Beheem, a mysterious psychic Pokemon that fits her love for uncovering the unknown. Given its association with memory, manipulation, and strange occurrences, it aligns with the supernatural mysteries the gang often faces. Delphox is a cunning, mystical fox that uses psychic flame to see into the future, mirroring Velma's ability to see through deception and deduce solutions. Rotom is a mischievous Pokemon that can possess electronic devices. Fits Velma's knack for technology. She'd likely use it to hack into security systems or help with research. Luxray, known for its X-ray vision. Luxray would be Velma's crime-solving partner, capable of spotting hidden objects and people, just like how she always finds the missing clue. Couple of honorable mentions for Velma. Metagross, highly intelligent, but a bit bulkier and more robotic. That might appeal to Velma's scientific side. Golurk, supernatural yet ancient Pokemon that could tie into Velma's fascination with history and mythology. And Orbeetle, a bug type with a huge brain that excels in strategy and telepathy. Perfect for a detective. And Velma's ace, of course, to no surprise to anyone, would be Alakazam, the best representation of Velma's intelligence and analytical skill. If any Pokemon could match her deductive reasoning, it's Alakazam. The ultimate symbol of intelligence. With an IQ of 5,000, Alakazam would be Velma's go-to for analyzing clues and solving mysteries faster than anyone else. What about Daphne? Daphne is stylish, resourceful, and surprisingly capable member of the Scooby Gang. While often seen as the danger-prone one, or damsel in distress, she's also a skilled martial artist, escape artist, and has a knack for finding hidden passageways. Her team should reflect her elegance, love for fashion, unexpected combat skills, and ability to get out of sticky situations. She would have Melodic, symbol of beauty and elegance. Melodic represents Daphne's fashionable side. It also has a serene, calming presence, much like how she keeps her cool under pressure. Serena, a regional kick-based Pokemon that embodies Daphne's balance of grace and power. Since Daphne is a skilled martial artist, Serena would be her perfect fighting companion. Goodra is a deceptively strong Pokemon. Appears soft and friendly, but is incredibly durable, representing Daphne's resilience. She may seem delicate, but she's always up for a challenge. Frostlass, a ghostly yet elegant Pokemon fitting for Daphne's frequent encounters with spooky situations. It also matches her connection to wealth and refinement. Sylveon, a charming yet powerful fairy type, symbolizing Daphne's kind-hearted nature while still being a strong battler. It also reflects her love for accessories with its ribbon-like feelers. Honorable mentions for Daphne. Gardevoir, no surprise to anyone. A graceful and psychic Pokemon that would match her poise and elegance. Roserade, stylish yet dangerous, much like Daphne when she gets serious. And Primarina, a glamorous and powerful performer fitting Daphne's theatrical and fashionable side. Daphne's ace would be Lopunny, a graceful yet strong Pokemon fitting Daphne's stylish yet tough personality. With its agility and fighting capabilities, it mirrors her unexpected combat skills. It embodies her mix of style, agility, and fighting prowess. If Mega Evolutions were included, Mega Lopunny would emphasize her unexpected combat skills even more. What about Fred? What would Fred use? Fred's the leader of the Scooby Gang, known for his courage, determination, and love of traps. He's resourceful and handy with mechanics and always ready to take charge in unraveling mysteries. His Pokemon should reflect his leadership, strength, ingenuity, and practical skills. We'll start off with Steelix, durable steel-type Pokemon that symbolizes Fred's toughness and mechanical knowledge. It could also represent the Mystery Machine, strong, reliable, and ready to roll. Hawlucha is a fighting and flying Pokemon that captures Fred's action-oriented nature. Its high-flying moves and combat skills align with Fred's knack for getting into the thick of things. Scizor is known for its sharp claws and quick strikes. Scizor represents Fred's precise trap-setting skills and tactical mind. It's also tough and resilient, much like Fred. Arcanine, a loyal and courageous Pokemon that matches Fred's bravery and leadership qualities. It would be the team's heart, just like Fred is to the game. Grapploct, known for its grappling techniques, this fighting-type Pokemon would fit Fred's love for traps and physical confrontations. It's adaptable and skilled in combat, just like Fred. This is yet again a self-sponsored video. I'm promoting myself in the sponsor section. Consider checking out my content on other platforms. I have live streams on Twitch, live stream recordings and videos and shorts here on YouTube, and I have short form content on TikTok. Some honorable mentions for Fred. Golurk, a ghostly yet mechanical Pokemon representing Fred's trap-making skills and the eerie mysteries he faces. Excadrill, known for digging and setting traps underground, fitting Fred's mechanical and strategic process. And Blastoise, strong, reliable, and equipped with cannons that could symbolize Fred's penchant for setting elaborate traps, and could possibly even come handy in some of his traps. Fred's ace would be Machamp. Fred's strength and leadership qualities are best represented by Machamp, a Pokemon known for its raw power and reliability in battle. Machamp is strong and dependable, just like Fred when he's pulling the game together in tough situations. What would Shaggy use? Shaggy is laid-back, food-loving, cowardly, yet loyal character who often finds himself in spooky situations. Pokemon team should reflect his love for food, his comical cowardice, his surprising bursts of bravery, and his connection to spooky situations. First for Shaggy would be Credent, another food-obsessed Pokemon, always hoarding snacks just like Shaggy. It adds some comic relief to his team. Gengar is a mischievous ghost type that plays into Shaggy's constant run-ins with spooky creatures. Gengar enjoys scaring people, which would make it both a nightmare for Shaggy and a great ally in the long run. Poltergeist, a haunted teapot perfect for a guy who loves food and keeps running into ghosts. He'd probably freak out at first, but eventually appreciate it because it can make endless tea to go with his snacks. Crobat, a fast Pokemon to help him escape danger. Since Shaggy is always running away, Crobat would be the perfect companion to get him out of scary situations in a flash. Pongoro, this is Shaggy's when it really counts Pokemon. It represents those rare but powerful moments where he overcomes his fear and stands up for his friend. Pongoro is known for being a tough fighter that only battles to protect, which is exactly how Shaggy would use it. Some honorable mentions for Shaggy. Lickitung, another food-related Pokemon that would fit Shaggy's personality. In the Pokemon Shield Dex entry for Lickitung states, bug Pokemon are Lickitung's main food source. This Pokemon paralyzes its prey with a lick from its long tongue, then swallows the prey whole. Now think about how many times Shaggy has gotten one of those unrealistically, ridiculously large sandwiches and munched the whole thing in one bite. Ludicolo, a happy dancing Pokemon that eats a lot and reflects Shaggy's goofy, fun-loving nature. And Mimikyu, a spooky Pokemon that fits the mystery-solving aspect of Shaggy's life while also being misunderstood rather than actually scary. And Shaggy's ace, probably not a surprise to anyone, Snorlax, the ultimate food-loving Pokemon representing Shaggy's constant need to eat. It's lazy but incredibly strong when it actually moves, just like Shaggy when he's forced into action. It embodies Shaggy's personality the most, laid-back, food-loving, and unexpectedly strong when necessary. Arguably the most interesting to think about would probably be Scooby-Doo himself. Scooby-Doo is the heart of Mystery Inc. gang. Goofy, cowardly, yet surprisingly brave when it really matters. His team should reflect his love of food, his skittish nature, his strong sense of loyalty, and his occasional burst of courage. Since he's a Great Dane, his team should also include canine-like Pokemon while still keeping his fun and adventurous spirit in mind. So first up for Scooby would be Boltund, a fast and energetic dog Pokemon that represents Scooby's ability to bolt at the first sign of danger. It also highlights his boundless energy when food is involved. Slurpuff, a food-loving Pokemon that reflects Scooby's endless appetite. Slurpuff's keen senses of smell would also help with tracking down clues or snacks. Credent, another food-obsessed Pokemon matching Scooby's constant munching love for Scooby snacks. Lucario, a loyal, courageous Pokemon that represents Scooby's hidden bravery. When the gang needs him most, Scooby steps up, just like how Lucario always fights for those it cares about. Zoroark, a tricky Pokemon that represents Scooby's many encounters with masked villains and illusions. It also fits his occasional moments of cleverness when outsmarting the bad guy. Some honorable mentions for Scooby. Obviously, we have Arcanine, a strong, noble dog Pokemon that could represent Scooby at his bravest. Smeargle is a little out there, a creative and playful Pokemon that matches Scooby's expressive, comedic personality. And Double, a fluffy, harmless-looking Pokemon that's all about running away when things get scary. And Scooby's ace would be Granbull. It embodies Scooby's mixture of bravery and fear. Tough looking, but ultimately friendly and goofy Pokemon, just like Scooby. It may look fierce, but it's actually quite timid, perfectly matching Scooby's scaredy cat tendencies. What do you think of the teams for the Scooby Gang? Are there any that you would change? Who do you think would be best in a battle? Let me know in the comments.